Hello, citizens, and welcome back. This is our match preview for Man City first Fulham in the Premier League. So make sure to hit the like button, hit subscribe. Let's jump into it. So the Premier League is back, and there's one thing we need more than anything, and I guess that's true every week. But the one thing we need is a victory. We've drawn our last two games in the league. We drew with Arsenal, of course, 2-2 at the Etihad. I think that was a decent result looking back at it. I mean, when you score in the last seconds of the game, regardless of what there's a draw or win, it's a good result. And of course, we drew with Newcastle last weekend as well. And the Newcastle game, it's just one of those things. They're a tough place to go and try and get a result. And also, they had the week off, and we didn't. We played in the week. Then we against Watford. So again, probably a decent result on the grand scheme of things. We're going into the Fulham game. We need to win. We do. We need to win. But Fulham are no joke. Fulham are not going to be a pushover. They've had some decent results themselves this season. And the last two games have been Newcastle 3-1 at home, and then they went away to Nottingham Forest and won 1-0 there. That's two great results for them there. So Fulham going to be a challenge. They're going to be physical. They're going to pose a threat on the counter. But we're at home, and every time you're at the Etihad, you've got to expect us to win regardless if, well, it doesn't matter who you're playing. Even if we were playing Real Madrid, I'd want us to win and expect us to win at the Etihad. And I'd expect us to put in a decent performance. And that's what we need to do as well. The last few weeks, we've struggled to score goals. We've struggled to keep clean sheets. They're two things that I would really like in this game. So looking at it, you got to start playing your strongest team, particularly going into the international break as well. We have 2 weeks off after this, and the first game back is Wolves away, and then a week after we've got Tottenham away. So we need to get a positive result out of this one. We can't go in the next 2 weeks going on that we haven't won it in 3 league games. That'd be an absolute disaster. So Pep needs to start strong, and that means getting the team right, because ultimately, I think against Newcastle, he got the team wrong. He got that midfield wrong, and I'm hoping he fixes that this time round. So who would I play? Well, Ederson in goal, of course. Then right back, you have to play Walker. You have to play Diaz. You have to play Akanji in the middle. You have to play Vardy on the left. And then in midfield, that's CDM role, that most important part of the team. The position that makes us tick, the position that helps us control games and push forward. Who do you play there? Well, for me, I'd put Stones in there. I really would. I'd put Stones. I think Stones is the perfect replacement for Rodri. I mean, not permanently, but I think he's the stand-in for us. A lot of people point towards Nunes because he's capable on the ball. He can get forward as well. He's got right foot, left foot, and he's strong. But for me, Stones is the perfect man. Because for me, I love Stones. I think he's one of our better players. I'd have him in that centre-back role every single time, but I think Kanji and Diaz are doing such a great job there. And with a space opening up in midfield for him, put him in there. Pep wants to play him there all the time anyway. We've seen that over the last couple of seasons. When we saw that in Champions League final, stick him in there. Put him in there. And whether De Bruyne's fit or not, whether he's going to be on the bench, don't know. But I put Foden in there. I think it's time for Foden to start as well. He had a good game against Slovan as he comes back from injury and illness. Stick Foden in the middle and stick Kovacic in the middle as well. That's the 3 midfield I would go. And on the right, it has to be Savinho. I don't think we have a winger that's as lively as him, that's as dangerous. He can go right, he can go left, go outside, cut inside. And it's only a matter of time before he gets his goals. And I think once he gets his first goal, I think he's going to hit some form. And on the left-hand side has to be Grealish every single day of the week for me. People will always question it. Does Grealish have a place in this team? Can't get in the England squad. You know, Pep doesn't favour him. Oh, that's nonsense. I think Pep wants him to play every single match, every single minute. And put him on that left-hand side. Then, of course, Haaland up front. And I think that team, looking at it, should be able to control the game. And they should be able to get a positive result as well. But we've also seen in the last few weeks how teams are going to play against us. Arsenal set that up perfectly. Everyone's going to copy the Arsenal way, which is all 11 players inside their own box, hit it long, and hope to get us on the break. And for some reason, the last few weeks, we've not really been able to break that down. And this has to be the game of changes. Because like I said, going into the international break, you can't go another 2 weeks saying that we've not won in 3 Premier League games. It wouldn't be good for us. And especially when we've got Wolves away coming up, first game after it. And then Tottenham away very soon after that. No time for messing about. We have to get results. So it has to be 3 points. And like I said, playing at the Etihad, again, people will call it naivety. People will call it entitlement, whatever. But you have to expect your team to win at home. And we're the Premier League champions at the end of the day. I expect us to win at home. I'm not going to give a score prediction, though. Actually, I will. It's going to be 3-1 City. That's what it's going to be. It's going to be another Haaland hat-trick. I've not got my FPL team. But he's going to score another hat-trick. Not. That's it. That's the match preview. Thanks for watching. As always, really appreciate it. Make sure to hit like, hit subscribe. I won't be doing a watch along because I'm going to be at the game as well. If you join us on TikTok, which is 9320 Citizens, I might stream the second half live on my phone from my seat. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. I did that against Arsenal, and it proved pretty good. We got a couple of goals in there as well. I caught both Arsenal goals. Yeah, that was depressing. So thanks so much for watching. Hit like, hit subscribe. As always, thank you very much. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. See you again soon.